Hey guys, what's up? Daniel here. Today we're checking out the matte black, gold, silver, and rose gold iPhone 7 colors. Now we don't have the jet black, that one was out of stock and we won't be getting it soon. We will be getting it like in October or something, or maybe I can find one before then. But for now, these are all of the colors that you can get in the standard and cheapest. So you can get all of these for $650 while the jet black starts off at $750. So these are all pretty much the iPhone 7 colors. And the good ones anyway, because I actually don't like the jet black after I tried it at the store. I don't think it's very good. It's a little bit too glossy in my opinion. With that said, let's get on with this color review. You can all see them there. They actually look pretty on point to what they look like in real life. The pink one's a little bit kind of weird in real life and in camera at the moment, but it's a little bit maybe more pink in certain situations. But as far as the other colors, they're going to look like this pretty much all the time. So the one that I chose this year is actually the matte black. I just like how kind of stealthy it is, and not minimal, because I think this one's a little bit more minimal and simple and less sophisticated, and but this one's kind of the new color and it looks kind of cool. And I just like how the front kind of matches the back this time. The space gray last year was nice. This is not the space gray. This is the space gray right here. It was really nice, but the side still, it didn't kind of blend the whole phone. This one right here, it just all looks like it's one piece. At least from far away it does, And of course the glossy or the jet black is going to look even more like that. But the fingerprints is just another story. I can't get into that right now. We'll check it out when we get the phone. Now, of course, we have the gold, silver, and the rose gold. We did videos on the black, the silver, and the gold and the rose gold. So if you're deciding between those two, I suggest you check out those more detailed videos. This video will be covering kind of the main things that we spoke about in those two videos, because those were a little bit too long. We're going to try to shorten those and kind of talk about everything in one video here. Right off the bat, the fingerprint thing, none of these three are going to get many fingerprints on them. This one is without a doubt in seconds, while these you can barely notice whenever you touch the phones. They're going to stay pretty clean. Now the silver one right here is going to get the dirtiest of them all. Whenever you put them in a case and you take them in and out of a pocket, they're going to get lint. They're going to get kind of like black spots on them from dirt and just over time usage. And second being, the rose gold and the gold. And the third being the black, because you can barely notice that on here. But with that said, all of these are water resistant, so you can just take them, rinse them underwater, dry them out, and they'll be good as new. So that's kind of cool. Now, one thing to note here is that just like last year's silver model, they didn't do the white lines. I actually kind of would have liked the white lines. I think they look pretty cool like that, but they did gray lines again. So if you kind of like those white lines, you're going to want to go with the rose gold or the gold. These two right here have like everything tinted to the color that they were designed. So the rose gold has the inside in here rose gold. It has everything just rose gold, everything. Even the Apple logo is smoked to rose gold, and the Apple logo here is smoked to gold. And all, you can't find anything of another color. It's all very nicely painted and detailed, so it looks really good. Well, on the other hand, here we do have the silver color right here, but we also have regular silver metal here for the color, and just kind of all around you have blacks and silvers and everything kind of mixing in together to give you this kind of very simple and stormtrooper looking phone, which looks really nice. And then of course we have the Batman phone over here, which is all dark. You can't see the sensors or the camera very well. Everything's hidden when the screen is off. It all looks like it's just one piece of glass covering the whole thing. And it's kind of very boring and dull compared to the other one. So if you're not into that, you want to spice it up a little bit more, maybe go with one of these three colors, or maybe even one of these two colors right here. The home buttons are also, they have the Touch ID ring around them, and those are also colored right here to each phone, except the black one. The black one is barely noticeable again. You can barely see anything there. It's just, kind of like the button, and it's not even a button anymore. Whoops, that was my credit card. And yeah, you can just kind of see them there. Of course, the backside is mainly where it's going to matter. But what I did want to show you guys is one thing that I've kind of forgotten to show in the other videos, is how these guys look under a case. Because most of you guys are going to get a case for these phones, and once you have them under their case, you're hiding most of the phone, and you're only going to have the front exposed and some little accents. So that's going to matter. Maybe change your opinion in what phone you're going to get, because depending on the case that you get, these phones could look even cooler than what they look like now. So for example, we put this case on the rose gold right here, and you can kind of see how the accents shine through, and they mix really nice with this blue case. You can just see that there. You get that rose gold accent on the side as well, on the bottom, and of course the whole front is exposed. Now let's go ahead and move on here to the gold. Now putting it on here on the gold, you can see again the accents are exposed here, so you have this really nice blue color with the gold here, of course the front and the bottom. It just looks way nicer, and this would make me consider getting the gold even more because I mean it just looks awesome. And of course you can get a red case for this, a white case, a lighter blue case, different types of cases, and the accents are all going to look different and cooler. Now let's go ahead and put it on the silver phone so you guys can see that, and you can see how that looks right there. Very nice, very simple, and minimal, really, just not attention grabbing at all, yet still very nice looking. And then we have the black phone, which is the least attention grabbing of them all, but of course might end up being the most attention grabbing because that's the color that you can tell it's the new phone, and you can see it right there. It's kind of like the most boring phone in terms of contrasting with cases. It just looks, whoops, it just looks very, you know, simple, and you know, nothing special to it. It just looks like a black phone when all these kind of have these really nice design accents to them. But then again, it looks pretty awesome too. So it just depends. You can see them with the cases there, so you can make a choice and decide based on that, which I think is a good decision point and a good point to be made, because that all will change how you view the phones. Last but not least, I'll go over why I always get the black phone, and that's because it has the black front, in which it makes everything seem very seamless and like it's all one piece of glass. There's no black borders around it that you can tell. So here we're on the website, and if we go on here on the website, which is what I went over in the white, silver, and black comparison, is that you can see these black borders right here running all around the screen, and that kind of, for me, it throws me a little bit out of the experience. And one thing I've actually, before I forget this, because I forgot it in the white and silver, the screen on the white and silver one is far more white and much nicer looking than the one on my iPhone. I don't know if it's just my iPhone acting up right now for the past hour or so, but I don't know if you can tell, maybe on camera even a little bit, you can kind of tell this is much wider, and that's a little bit more yellow tinted. And I don't know if that has to do with the screens that they're using or something, but definitely worth noting. Maybe look at that in the Apple Store before you purchase it, or I don't know. That's something that I have to look into and make sure. So, you know, I'll post something about it on the website. But with that said, again, the black borders, whenever you're gaming, whenever you're text messaging, whenever you're doing anything, they're going to be there, and they might annoy some people. Most people, they don't care. They just want the color that they want, and that's not going to bother them. But if you're one of those people that it might bother you, then definitely go with the black phone, because you don't want that becoming an issue later on once you realize it actually does annoy you, and then you can't return the phones. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. It was just going over the colors of the iPhone 7. If you guys have any specific questions, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter at RMRDNL or at DarkGadgets, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And aside from that, you can also comment down below. Let me know what your favorite color is, and you know, ask me any question you want if you need help with anything before you purchase a phone. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe for future videos and like that button. What? Hit that like button if you like this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.